What's going to happen in commercial real estate? Well, I think this is a great question because, and one thing I want to encourage everyone to do when we get done with this live stream, if you got a little time this evening, is check out the most recent podcast from my good buddies Macro Alf and Andreas Steno Larson. I cannot recommend this enough. So let me put it up here. This is their most recent episode they came out with yesterday. And it's make sure that you listen to this one. It's Panic in the Banking System. That's just their most recent one. So you guys, I'm sure, will be able to figure it out. They go into a deep dive on Silicon Valley Bank, and it's absolutely exceptional. It's intelligent, it's coherent. It's from two guys that really, you can tell they understand the plumbing very well. It's not just from someone saying, oh, it's fractional reserve banking and it's a bank run. That may be right to a certain degree, but I wouldn't consider that a deep dive where they really go into it. And one of the things they were saying is how this really could put commercial real estate at risk, because a lot of these banks, were in search of yield. They have all this cash to keep it easy. They had all this cash from their depositors. It's an asset side of the balance sheet. What do? Well, back then, let's say T-bills are yielding 50 basis points. We don't like that. Well, maybe I should go out and buy some sort of mortgage-backed securities that are tied to commercial real estate. And so then what happens if we do get a bank run and they have to liquidate all these commercial mortgage-backed securities? What does that do to the commercial real estate market? I can't imagine that would be a good thing. I would assume that would make interest rates really spike. And these are entities that don't have 30-year fixed rate mortgages. How does that play out when these guys have to they have to roll over their debt, and instead of rolling over their debt at a 3.5% rate, they've got to roll it over at a 7 or 8% rate. That puts them straight into the no bueno zone, if you will. And Andres and Macro Alf have some incredible insights as to kind of how that python would work how that pig would work its way through the old python.